What's going on, guys? Oh, we had 8 minutes left on the timer there, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started because what we're gonna try to do is do this short little, I think it's like an hour and 10 minute flight from Charlotte to, or excuse me, from Atlanta to Charlotte, and then I'm gonna try to hop on some Call of Duty and get some stream action there. Um, and I plan on getting off around 11:30 to go to bed, so we'll see what happens. So I got the flight sim is loading up right now. Hopefully it decides to cooperate and not be a pain in the rear like it sometimes can do. Oh, it's loading slow. Gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. All right, there we go. She picked up. And guys, I got something to show you. We're not gonna be using this plane tonight, but um, we will be using it in the future once I figure it out. So I did get today the Phoenix A320. Um, and I've messed around with it a little bit, getting everything set up for my liking and figuring out Phoenix's systems on their Airbus. I believe it's the A320-200. So it's not the Neo with the Leap engines on it. Um, so it's a little bit different, and it's going to take me a little bit of getting used to. So until then, we're going to stick to Old Faithful here. And flight conditions will be live. All right, so we're going from Atlanta. Just pick a terminal. Um, Going from Atlanta doesn't really matter to me. To Charlotte. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get connected to Vatsim here. Um, I'm also going to connect to the traffic injector. Guys, the beeps you just heard were me receiving my PDC for my pre-departure clearance from ATC. At the really busy airports, instead of you calling on the radio and there being a whole bunch of radio traffic, um, especially for these longer clearance messages, they'll just send you a message on Vatsim letting you know you have your clearance. Which is actually pretty nice because then I can just pick it up right here, write everything down. Let me look at the ATL departure ATIS. Info Sierra. Limiter is 3015. Departing 8 right and 9 left. And I think this thing gave me 8 left for whatever reason. No, it gave me 8 right. So alright guys, we are going to go ahead and get the ground power unit called over here. Get that turned on. The battery's on. Probes come to auto. Nav and logo lights come on as well. And we will call for our jet bridge, catering truck, and fuel truck. We'll also open the cargo door. And we can go ahead and put our altimeter in and put our squawk code in, which is 7234. It's about to pop up. Alright guys, while we wait for the fuel truck to get here, cruise supply oxygen's gonna come on, ground control's coming on. Test it, it works. Great. And our IRs can start aligning. We go in 1, 2, and then 3. It'll take them 7 minutes to align. And I see that right here on this little upper ECAM display. It tells me. Yeah. And for now, we can get some light action so we can see pretty good. Fuel truck did just pull up, so we should be able to start loading fuel. Here's our fuel truck. Fuel. There we go. We're gonna get fueled up here. We're also gonna go down here. Go ahead and request for KCL and send. And init. Init requests. There we go. Plan. And let's request our wins. I just want to see what happens if you. All right, cool. We're leaving Atlanta. Should have 08 right. And we're on the fill 3 departure. The fill. No transition. Insert. Then Charlotte is our arrival. 18 left. Gonna put that in. The Jones to arrival. Novia. We do have the controller position. Insert that. Now I should be able to get rid of This flight plan discontinuity. This manual maneuver right here. This flight plan discontinuity. That should have me all lined up. And guys, I did learn a trick. You want to get to the bottom of your flight plan real quick? Hit airport. Takes you all the way down to the bottom. If you want to get to the top, or where you're at on the flight plan, hit flight plan and takes you to the top. So I did learn that trick. That's pretty nice. I learned that, I believe, today, watching stream. So fuel should be good to go by now, and it's completed. And another way that we could look at that is if we were refueling, we would have, which it says it right here, it says we're refueling still, but that's because I still got the fuel truck there. So if I dismiss the fuel truck and it drives away, then they are good to go. See, their refueling is off. Now what we can do is we can get the seatbelt signs on, the no smoking lights on, and arm those right there. Now let's load our passengers. They load. Download consent brief. We got 168 passengers on board. That's gonna take some time to load up, but we're moving along at a good little click here. So they should be loading up now. We will dismiss the catering truck, send the baggage truck up here. Cockpit preparations is good. Fuel quantity is good. Baro reference. I did set the barometer, so that's also good to go. It would not hurt for me to set this one to 3015 as well. Which, bless you, boo. Honestly think 1021, but it should be up. All right. Okay, so we're now going to come up here. We're going to work our way from the bottom up. We got strobe lights coming. Strobe lights are on auto. Nav and logo lights are on. We don't need any of the landing lights, taxi lights, or anything like that. Now, seatbelt sign, seatbelt lights are on. No smoking lights are on, and the emergency lights are armed. We will test the annunciator panel lighting. Good to go. Ice and standby compass. We'll get that ready. Oh, this is good. We're not going to mess with the airflow and the pass controls. The external power is on. Fuel pumps can now on, and we will be starting the APU here soon. So we will go ahead and do a fire test on that. Good. It normally makes a noise, but for whatever reason, it's not making one right now. It's kind of weird, actually. And I do have a company message here. You see it popping up on my eCam display. If I was not all this is good. Our AirX cycles are up to date. That's great. We are using the Leap engines. Sweet. And received messages. Oh, there it is right there. I can print that off for ATL. And that's going to pop up. I can't get to it. Still can't see it. Great. That pops up right here. You click on it. It puts it right there for you so you can zoom in on it and see it. All right, before starting, we have not done our NMB page yet, so sorry about that, guys. Let's see where we're at on our passenger loading process here. Oh, it's taking some time. Oh, it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. So just playing around with the Phoenix A320 today. You can open this. There's a lot more functionality in the. I mean, and you thought there was a lot here, but and there is a lot here, but there's a lot more functionality in the cockpit. Some of the surfaces look just a little bit different. Textures look a little bit different. Definitely more wear on the cockpit of the Phoenix, I guess you could say. Um, you can interact with all of these breaker panels, circuit panels back here. This seat actually folds down and slides out of the way. You can open the cockpit door. And you can also move around about the cabin. Like you can see the seats out in the cabin, so that's pretty cool. And you can, if you have an iPad or smartphone or whatever, you can use your own iPad to control this by typing in the IP address and stuff on a web browser, and it actually pulls up your iPad, and you can make adjustments on it on the fly, just instead of having to switch your view over to it in the game. So that's pretty cool too. But you pay for the Phoenix, and the fly-by-wire is free, and so what you get in the free version of the fly-by-wire is incredible. All right, guys, we're gonna speed this up just so that I can go ahead and get in the air. because I do want to get some Call of Duty time in tonight. I have linked my Call of Duty account, my Activision account with Twitch, so I will be able to give away drops if you tune in and watch on that as well. So, well, I should be. I'm not saying I will be able to. I should be able to. I hope it works. If I set everything up right, it should work in theory. We should get a boarding completed message. Faster ambiance, that's on. Announcements are on. We should, but we haven't. It's fine though. It's totally fine. Unless, of course, they're still loading baggage, which I think we're good to go there. All right. So boarding is complete. We're going to get rid of the baggage truck now, and we're going to close the jet bridge off. At this point, pull up our before start checklist. Before starting, parking brake, check. Takeoff speeds and thrust have not been put in yet. Beacon. I probably need to do that first, don't I? All right. Let's go here to init and init B. And our zero fuel weight can go in. Our block fuel this evening is 6.2. Go. Now we need to put in our performance. What are going to be 1. And if I really wanted to, I could figure out what my trim needs to be set at, but there's really no need, as long as you're in the green ribbon per takeoff. Down here, your trim is good. So flaps are going to be on, flex to temp. That's something you can calculate on the Phoenix version of the A320. Yeah. All right, guys, back over to our checklist here. Takeoff speeds and thrust set, windows are closed, and the beacon light is not on yet. It's about to be. Beacon light on. Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross check. There we go. And by this time, I should be able to pull up Navigraph for y'all to see, and we should be able to look at the airport info for Atlanta. And course, this guy's gonna make me open up the brand.
Fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal end into the buckle and pull on the strap to tighten. To release, just lift the top flap of the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened low and tight across your lap, even when the seatbelt sign is off, and have it visible to the crew at all times. Your life vest is in a pouch under your seat. If instructed by the crew, tear open the pouch, remove the vest, and pull it over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist. Secure the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. As you exit the aircraft, inflate the vest by pulling down firmly on the red tab while blowing into the tube from both sides. A locator light on the shoulder will turn on automatically in weather, and remember, never inflate your vest inside the aircraft. This Airbus A320 has 8 emergency exits, 2 doors in the front, 4 window exits over the wings, and 2 doors in the back. Each door is equipped with an evacuation slide that can be detached from the aircraft and used as a ramp.
And it gave us 8 right. That's what I'm gonna assume we're getting. We're getting 8 right. So I'm gonna pull up the airport info. We're gonna see where we are. Should be right in here. We are, and 8 right is right to my left, or to my right, excuse me, so I need to push back nose to the right. And we'll probably taxi via Foxtrot. I don't know. No, they have different. Atlanta's crazy, so. While I was talking, I should have went ahead and got the APU started up. This time the dome light can come off. Maintain 10,000. Put that in. APU is available. APU bleeds coming on. External power is going away from here. And we can dismiss our ground power units. Pull the checklist back up. Okay. And now we will pre-plan our pushback. Hopefully it works well for us. This time it works pretty good at Atlanta, I think. So we were going to push back nose to the right. We're going to get a pretty deep pushback here. It did work. Request pushback. Go ahead and get this on auto and PA. Alright guys, we're just waiting to push here. Hopefully toolbar pushback doesn't lock up on us, but it looks like it might. Most of the time it has done something different by now. Yeah, sure. Alright, well, he just started pushing us on his own there. That's great. While he's pushing, we're going to get the engine started. Engine 2 is coming on. Road lights can now come on. So we got a good start on engine 2. Engine 1 can come on. We will lock the cockpit door. Get our weather and predictive wind systems. So the beacon's on. I don't know why it
Please prepare for takeoff.
won't let me. I know good and well I turned the beacon light on, so. But we have a good engine start on engine number 1. Flaps can go to 1. We can go ahead and ground the arm spoilers. We can release the parking brake so that these guys can get out of here. Can call no longer need the APU bleed. Taxi lights can come on. And we'll click takeoff config. And I should probably tune the ground as well. So Atlanta ground, which is 121.9er. Active.
Sir, bro, taking the first waypoint? November, Yankee, Bravo, Lima, Kilo. Okay, this research, bro, verify your program for runway 8 right as your departure runway. 8 right is my departure runway.
Atlanta ground, good evening. American 429 is at ramp 4 with information Sierra, ready for taxi.
American 429, Atlanta ground, plan for runway 9 or left, call on the south end of your ramp for taxi.
Great. So we're planning for 9 left, guys. You can see what way I'm facing. Now I gotta turn around. It's lovely.
Okay, 3 Sierra Bravo, you still don't have the correct waypoint. Verify the waypoint off the 8 right after intercept. The one you gave me was incorrect. Sierra Bravo, the waypoint you gave me was still incorrect. After 8 right, after intercept, what is the first 5-character waypoint?
Alright guys, so we're trying to make this quick little turnaround here to get facing the right direction. I planned for runway 8 right and he's telling me runway 9 left, so.
The correct one off of 8 right, what is the first 5-character waypoint off of 8 right in your FMS? Oh, okay, sorry. It's Roni. Double. 3 Sierra Bravo, thank you. Runway 8 right, taxi via Alpha 5 Alpha, hold short. Runway 8 left at the approach end. By Alpha 5 Alpha, at the holding point 0 right. 3 Sierra Bravo, verify hold short 8 left at the approach end. Hold short 8 left.
American 429 holding short, ramp 4 south, requesting taxi.
American 429, verify your first waypoint in your FMS.
Roni, Romeo, Oscar, November, India, India.
American 429, very sure you have a 9er left plugged in.
I do not. I'll change that real quick. Sorry, I did plan for 8 right, so.
It's all good. That the chart in your PDC should have provided a link which gave you a hint on what's the runway you could have expected.
I looked at it, man, but I glanced at it and I couldn't really figure it out, so I was just hoping that 8 right was okay, but I can change it real quick.
Yeah, you had a 50-50 shot. So next time it's just you take your the SID that you filed, which was fill 3, and then you compare it to the direction that's given. So fill 3 was east, and east takes off a 9 or left.
Gotcha. I'll remember that. Thank you.
No problem.
Atlanta ground, good evening. Southwest 2075 on Delta, holding short Lima, taxi over.
9er left via.
Southwest 2075 ground. Are you having
This is just killing me right now.
Charlie Concourse.
Bill 3.
Sir, I've got Charlie 16, so even.
Southwest 2075, thank you. Lima to ramp 3. Good day.
No transition.
Southwest 2075, thanks.
Problem.
Insert.
Ground. 679 Tango Sierra, squawk mode, Charlie for me. Squawk Charlie.
Check takeoff data. Yeah. Performance.
FedEx 5679 holding short of Foxtrot. FedEx 5679 ground runway 8 right taxi via Echo Hotel. Via Echo Hotel, 5679.
All right, ground. American 429's got 9 left plugged in, and our first waypoint is lead us.
American 429, thank you so much. I got a special mission for you. I want you 9 or left at Mike 2 shorten via Lima, hold short of ramp 3, and give way to the southwest on your left, going on, passing left to right on Lima.
All right, so we're shortening up. We're going to 9 left via Lima and hold short at Lima 3. Give way to the aircraft passing to our right on Lima.
That's close. So it's going to be Lima short of ramp 3. That'll be one to your right, and you're giving way to the southwest on Lima.
Okay, Lima short of ramp 3, and then giving way to the southwest right coming on Lima.
Citation 205, Monster Tower 19-1. FedEx 5679, Monster Tower 19-1.
All right, guys, we're going to roll through this plane right here because we have been given clearance now.
19.1.
Oh, there we go.
Number 9 Tango Sierra, squawk 7232. 7232.
We're going to make this right turn onto Lima here, and then we're going to hold short and give way to the southwest.
Tango Sierra, runway 9 left at Mike 2 shorten, taxi via Lima, Lima 1. Lima, Lima 1 to Southwest 5991, you can plan for runway 9 left, call on the south end of your ramp for taxi.
Alright, we'll plan 9 left and call on south end, 5991.
Atlanta ground, good evening. How you doing today? Bonanza November 2 Juliet Lima is currently at parking information Foxtrot. Looking to pick up via flight following to Winder, if possible, please.
2 Juliet Lima, can you say your direction of flight?
For the departure frequency for 2 Juliet Lima.
Ground American 429, I'm holding short at ramp 3. You said I was waiting for a southwest?
Yep, so southwest past you. I'm actually going to put you in a sandwich of all these deltas, if that's okay with you.
Perfectly fine, man.
Alright, thanks for being patient with me tonight.
No worries. You're busy.
So 2352 Atlanta ground, plan for runway 9er left, call on the south side of the ramp for taxi.
At Atlanta ground, November 2 Juliet Lima, just want to confirm, did you see the flight remarks?
Yes, sir.
Roger on that, and you got the feedback for 2 Juliet Lima?
Correct.
Awesome. We'll let you know when ready for that reposition for 2 Juliet Lima.
Atlanta ground, Delta 2569, 3 Sierra, ready taxi.
So 2569 Atlanta ground, runway 9 left at Mike 2 shorten, taxi via Lima, Lima 1.
Taxi via Lima 1, Mike 2, Delta 2560.
Denver 2 Juliet Lima, squawk mode Charlie, contact the tower 119.1 when you're ready to move. Juliet Lima ground. American 429, follow the Delta A321 ahead of you.
Follow the Delta A321 ahead. 429.
Delta 2352 heavy, Atlantic ground, running 9 left at Mike 2 shorten, taxi via Lima, hold short of ramp 3. Lima, hold short ramp 3, Mike 2 shorten. Nine Tango Sierra, contact tower 19-1. 19-1, still 19. Delta 2569, Monster Tower 100.1.
Monster Tower Unit.
And we're going to Lima 1.
And Atlanta ground, Bonanza November 2 Juliet Lima is...
We're going to roll right through this guy.
November 2 Juliet Lima, contact the tower 100.1. Don't forget to squawk mode Charlie.
19-1 is squawk mode C for 2 Juliet Lima. Have a good night.
Brakes work. Flight controls did work. Pull down. Pull up. Neutral. Pull right.
1703 Atlantic ground.
Pull left. Neutral. Pull left rudder. Pull right rudder and neutral. Flight controls check.
American 429, Monster Tower 19-1.
19-1 American 429. Thanks, see ya.
Thank you.
Again, dial Southwest 5991, south end Noble map with information taken down.
And Atlanta Tower Bonanza November 2 Juliet Lima is on runway 8 left to ready for departure.
2 Juliet Lima, 10 left, heading 020, runway 8 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 left, clear for takeoff, 020 on the heading for November 2 Juliet Lima.
Alright, Tango Sierra, you rolling?
The aircraft is landed.
There is nobody in front of you.
I don't know what my game just showed me something.
Delta 2569 up that tower, and 9 left at Mike 2 short and Monaco 8.
Mike 2, line up 08, 09 left, Delta 25.
Number 9 Tango Sierra, no delay to 250 knots, please. November 9 Tango Sierra, no delay to 250 knots.
No, that is 250 knots.
November 2 Juliet Lima, contact Atlanta departure 133.47.
3347 for November 2 Juliet Lima. Have a good night.
Good night.
Alright guys, we're here. Get landing lights on. Landing lights can come on. Takeoff lights can also come on. We're just gonna light this thing up like a Christmas tree. And departure.
Delta 2569 on to grits, runway 9 left at Mike 2 short and clear for takeoff.
RNAV grid, clear for takeoff, 09 left, Delta 25.
American 429, line of siren, right now left Mike 2 short and line up and wait.
Line up and wait, American 429.
Air 9 Tango Sierra, keep speeding us at 350, connect departure 133.47.
133.47, even up.
And 9 Tango Sierra, before you go, turn right heading 140.
140 is connect.
American 429, owner the lattice, and then left at Mike 2 short and clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, American 429.
American 429, first waypoint, please.
First waypoint is Lidus.
American 429, thanks. All together now. Arnett the lightest, from right left at Mike 2 short and clear for takeoff.
American 429, clear for takeoff.
Go to 1703 at line of siren, right now left at Mike 2 short and line up and wait.
17... 27, sorry, 9 left shortened, line point, Delta 1703.
Go to 2569, connect departure.
Okay, departure,
And rotates. Positive rate.
Go to 1703, Arnett
Gears coming up.
left at Mike 2 short and clear for takeoff.
Arnett Grand 99 left Mike 2, clear for takeoff, southwest, Delta 1703.
And we're gonna come back to our climb detent.
Left at Mike 2 short and line up and wait.
Runway up to line up and wait from Mike, taking another one.
American 429, connect departure.
Went over to departure, American 429, thanks.
Southwest 5991, Arnett the lattice, right now left at Mike 2 short and clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, on map, minus,
Atlanta departure, good evening, American 429 with you, 4,500, climbing 10,000.
American 429, land departure, ready for contact, climb 1814,000.
Up to 14,000, American 429.
For 202, connect tower, 109.1.
109.1 November 202.
Delta 2569, contact land center, 128.72.
Takeoff lights can come off.
128.72.
Runway lights, all those can stay on. We'll turn the landing lights off as soon as we hit 12,000 feet. This, guys, we don't need this anymore.
Land departure Delta 1703 through 4000. Delta 1703, land departure, radar contact, climb 1814,000. That's 14,000, Delta 1703. American 429, contact land center, 132.907. Have a good flight.
3297, thanks, see ya, American 429. Alright, switching over to center, guys. Atlanta Center, good evening. American 429 is at 9,500, climbing 14,000.
American 429, Atlanta Center, climb maintain flight level 310.
Up to 310, American 429.
Number 49 Charlie, welcome to Greensboro, exit right when able, taxi to the ramp. Have a good night.
Right, Ty will turn right when able on the side to the ramp. We'll see you. Have a great night for now.
FedEx 5679, direct Alexandria, VOR, Alpha Echo X-ray.
And we're going to set standards.
FedEx 5679, direct Alexandria, Alpha Echo X-ray.
This thing is very bright. $12,000 feet. Landing lights are coming off and retracting. I'm also going to go ahead and release our passengers here.
79 Atlanta Center. American 45, contact Charlotte approach, 126.15.
Charlotte approach 126.15 for American 45. See ya.
See ya.
Don't need spoilers.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Top sky 730, passing 10,800 for 6 feet.
Upside 730 Whiskey, Atlanta Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 230.
Climb level 230, top sky 730, whiskey.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 5991 with you. Passing 130, waiting for 1 4.
Southwest 5991, Atlanta Center, climb maintain flight level 350.
Up to 25 Kilo, Southwest 5991.
FedEx 5679, Atlanta Center.
Uh-oh, guys.
Atlanta Center, November 1 to London, Charlie 11,000 on night departure.
I did not pick up on that, but that's fine.
Number 121 Delta Charlie, Atlanta Center, hello, Charlotte altimeter 3020, more than 1 hour old.
3020, November 1 to London, Charlie.
Upside 730 Whiskey, leave my airspace, better to terminated, frequency change, please. Have a good night.
Good night, thank you very much for your services. Bye.
Atlanta Center, American 1942 at 16,000.
American 15, correction, American 1942, Atlanta Center,
All right, guys. Now that we are,
230, direct Farming.
look at this, Jonesy to RNAV, and we're coming into Jonesy from controller. So let's just look at that so that we can get so at Krupp, we need to be above flight level 240. So we're about to go ahead and put this in so that our RNAV works a lot. So at Krupp, we need to be above 240. I'm going to put in 250. We need to be at 270, and we should be there. And then at Cake,
American correction, Delta 2352 Lima Center, come and maintain flight level 370.
Cake, we need to be between 17,000 and 260. It's a pretty big range. I'm just gonna put, I'm probably gonna put flight level 200 in there.
Number 1 Delta Charlie, leave my airspace, Washington closed, radar service terminated.
By Jonesy, we need to be at,
American 1942, leave my airspace, radar service
I'll
terminated.
put 16,000 in there for Jonesy. And 250 knots, so 250 is correct, but we're just putting 16,000. Wiley, I'm gonna put 11,000.
Flight level 250.
Freak, we're gonna put in 10,000.
Southwest 5981, correction, Southwest 5991, maintain flight level 330, that'll be your plan.
330 over 5, 5991.
250. And Airy, well, we're going Freak to opposite of Airy. Airy, we got to be at 9,000 at 210 knots. So that's right. And then by Jordan, maybe at 6,000. At 210. And then on the ILS, queued, we need to be at 3,000. And by Eagle, we need to be at 2,400. I will put 3,000 in here. And we're going to go ahead and bring it down to 180. And then Eagle, I'm going to put 2,300 so that we just come in just a little bit low. And we want to be at 160 knots by Eagle. That's not anything that is here on the paper, but or on the chart. That's just me having a feeling that's what I should do. So not letting me climb anymore. Let me give this back to the aircraft. above 240, so we'll be fine at abrupt, just as long as we're above 240.
Delta 1925, Atlanta Center, squawk 2021. Delta 1925, I still don't see you there. Make sure you're squawking 2021, 2021.
Atlanta Center, American 208, US flight level 300.
I'm sorry, who is the American aircraft calling?
American 208 with US flight level 300.
American 208, Atlanta Center, squawk 2066.
2066 for American 208.
Delta 1925, what was your question? American 429, descend via the Jonesy 2 arrival, Charlotte landing south, Charlotte altimeter 3020, more than 1 hour hold.
And 429, descend via Jonesy arrival. We do have the altimeter. Alright guys, so I'm just going to take this thing on down to at least 2,000 feet right now. And I'm going to give it to the aircraft.
Okay, Delta 1925, ident.
And let's look up the Charlotte arrival ATIS. Altimeter is 3021. So we'll go ahead and get that in as well.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
American 2725, contact Atlanta Center, 128.72.
12872, American 2725. See ya.
Yep.
Thank you, baby.
Hang on with it.
Alright, hang on. And I believe he said we had a 1 hour hold in Charlotte. I don't even know how to program holds in. If that's the case, I'll just, if I got a 1 hour hold, guys, this flight's gonna end because I'm not holding, and I do want to get some Call of Duty in tonight before I go to bed. If it was any other night, I'd be all for it, but I don't know how to program in a hold. So let's just pull up Google Chrome here and take a look at SimWare and see what's happening in Charlotte. Charlotte does not look that busy.
Sorry, say again, South 66? Yeah, go for it. Let me know when you're
He's going to Boston. He's going to Boston. JFK. I'm going to Charlotte. They're going to Washington, Dulles. I mean, Charlotte's got a bunch of people on the
1925 radar contact.
ground, but when I say a bunch, I mean like one's taking off. I got
Comma maintain, flight level
some
3.
General Ave planes staying in the pattern, and it looks like I got 1, 2, 3. This guy just landed in Charlotte.
Delta 1925.
I mean, I just got planes on the ground, really. So I shouldn't be expecting a hold at Charlotte,
Delta 1925, comma maintain, flight level 380.
but we will see.
Delta 1925, correct Burge. XASEC, contact Atlanta Center 128.72.
Atlanta Center 128 point. Say again, please, the frequency.
2872, 128.72.
128.72, X-ray Alpha, Charlie, thank you.
Delta 627, descend via the Jonesy 2 arrival, Charlotte Martin South, Charlotte altimeter 3021.
We'll descend via the Jonesy 2 arrival, landing south, Delta 627.
So who do we have on? Charlotte ground? Nope, not Charlotte. Charlotte Towers on. Charlotte Approach is on. So it looks like Ford is on. I know Ford. Be happy to talk to him, and we're gonna get someone that I don't know on Charlotte Approach. So, but that's fine.
National aircraft, Atlanta Center, will you back?
Hey, Liz.
Delta 1925, radar contact on.
Alright guys, so we're on a good descent path here. We have our descent profile. That's what the donut stands for right here. I'll zoom in on it so y'all can see it. The little green, they call it the donut. So if that's within your box or pretty close, that means you're on the profile and you're doing good. So you're descending at a good rate, which is great. And I've got all these constraints set up so that we would descend better, because I have noticed that in the fly-by-wire A32NX, RNAV is not, I mean, it's good, but it's not the best. So when you have your constraint for waypoint above 12,000 but below 22 flight level 220, that's a big range for the aircraft to try to pick where it wants to be. So if you just
29, contact Charlotte approach 126.15.
2615 for American 429, thanks, see ya. But you kind of split the difference on that and it does a lot better. So look for Charlotte approach 2615.
American 1312, Atlanta Center, squawk.
Charlotte approach, good evening, American 429 is with you. Sending via the Jonesy 2 arrival.
American 429, set approach. Charlotte up at 302 and expect visual for return.
Expect the visual for 1-8 center, and we do have information November. Alright guys, we got to change some stuff up here. We're going to 1-8 center instead of 1-8 left, which is fine. We just got to change it up. ILS 18 center. We're still coming in via the Jonesy 2 arrival. Novius, and our transition was similar. That is fine. Insert that. Just gonna change our path a little bit, but hopefully not too much. Gonna clear out this manual. Return. Clear. Shoot. Clear out this manual, and we're going to clear out this. I need to pull up the ILS 4, pull up CLT, open charts list, approach. We're going to unpin the 18 left, and we're going to pin 18 center. I need to look at this. And so I've got Jordan in there. Ajji and Silo, that's what I'm looking for. Ajji, we need to be at 3,000, Silo. So that's in there, and I'm gonna put 3,000 and 180. And then turn. Silo, it's saying 2,400, so I'm gonna put in 2,300 and 160. All right. Hopefully that works out for us. Looks like we're about to come into some clouds. Let's get our temperature. Static air temperature is +1. So we will be, if it doesn't get up to 10 or above 10 before, then I don't think it will. Because we're getting really close to the clouds. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get the engine anti-ice on. We're going to burn some fuel, but that's going to be okay. I'm also going to go ahead and get the landing system turned on, and Still above our profile, which kind of sucks. But let me look at Jordan. I don't know if I put that in because that wasn't the route. It was at 6,000. And the computer thinks that we're going to be at Jordan by... We're going to be low at Jordan. I would much rather be low. What's up, KW for Life? How you doing? Thank you for joining the chat, saying hey. You probably joined at one of the most stressful times for me. It changed my takeoff runway, they changed my landing runway. I had to change routes mid-flight. It's been interesting, to say the least. So hopefully I put everything in correctly and we get this plane on the ground. While I'm thinking about it, oh, the replay tool's not there. All right, guys, let's pause this real quick and go to the general options, develop experimental, and replay tool on. Apply and save. There we go. Replay. All right, guys, we're gonna cut on our landing lights now. We'll minimize this.
Hello, Charlotte approach. Delta 627 is now with you. Descending on Josie 2 through 18,800.
Delta 627, Charlotte approach. Roger. TV soon to be the arrival, expect visual approach right line.
Continue on the arrival and expecting the approach for 18 center, Delta 627.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put 118.1 on standby here. Awesome. And we should be at a safe rate for our first stage of flaps here, guys. So let's go ahead and get that in there.
Endeavor 1256, radar contact, landing ping 16000. Endeavor 1256, Charlotte departure. Radio check, ambulance here.
Yeah, 5x5. And next stage of flaps will be coming out here shortly, like right now.
EasyJet 662, Charlotte departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 16000.
Charlotte departure, good day, Endeavor 1256, passing through 6,300 for 8,000, heading 120.
Endeavor 1256, Charlotte departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 16000, clear direct to Meshi.
16,000 right to Meshi, Endeavor 1256.
Third stage of flaps is coming out, and we can really come on out full flaps now. I slowed it down early, man, but I'd rather slow it down early and be flying pretty slow. Actually, I don't know why it's already got us at 160 when I've got us at a speed restriction there, but
62 Charlotte departure, how copy?
that's fine. That's totally fine.
Ready to copy.
They can't get so mad at us.
Jet 662, proceed direct Moon Bay.
I'm gonna speed us up just a little bit.
Bravo Echo.
I'm gonna speed us up to 160. Because we're supposed to be at 210 right now. So that is
429, maintain 4,000.
down to 4,000, American 429.
EasyJet 662. Did you copy where the fixes I need you to go to?
EasyJet 662, repeat please.
Okay. The fix is Mike Uniform November.
Let's go up to 180, guys.
It's Moon Bay. I need you to go there.
We're gonna bring some flaps up. We're gonna fly at 180 until
Going to Moon Bay.
ice not detected.
Air 1256, contact the land center 132.907.
Ice engine anti-ice can come off now, guys.
Land center Endeavor 1256, pass through 12,300 for 1.
You're still with me. American 429, you turned off the arrivals. You're supposed to fly heading after Jordan. In any case, the airport's off your right. To about 7.5 miles. You got in sight.
I do have it in sight.
American 429, clear visual approach for me. 187.
Visual approach 18 center, thanks. Alright guys, I'm gonna keep going down to 2,000 feet here.
662, requesting the heading to Moon Bay Point.
Alright, EasyJet 62. The level of traffic I'm working, I'm not able to give you, I'm not able to help you that much. You need to be able to go direct and fix this on your own. I can't walk you through this entire thing, especially with the level of traffic that I'm working right now.
Okay, thank you. EasyJet 662.
American 429, contact tower on 118.1.
Going over to 118.1, American 429, thanks, see you.
57 Whiskey, turn right, heading 270, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff.
Turn right, heading 270, clear for takeoff. 218 left, number 357 Whiskey.
Charlotte Tower, hello Ford, American 429, and we are on a 7.5 mile final for 18 center.
American 429, Charlotte Tower, hello. Runway 18 clear, clear to land.
Clear to land, 18 center, American 429.
433, turn right, landing in the non-movement area will be at your own risk before landing assured. On risk and landing assured, 433, turn right. 433, turn right, roger, radar 7, please terminate at
2,500.
Alright guys, landing gear is going down.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Go ahead and get our APU on. We'll get some takeoff lights on.
2,000.
Hopefully we start catching this glide slope a little bit better, because we are high. We are definitely high.
Record 523, runway 18 left, line up and wave.
Looks like we're coming into it pretty good though.
November 5, 7 with contact departure, good night.
1,000.
Let's speed us up just a little bit to about 145 for landing. Got the glide slope, got the localizer. We are good, guys. Tappies, 2 reds, 2 whites. Gear is down. APU is running. Auto brake is going to be set to medium, and spoilers are going to be set to armed.
American 523, 5 runway heading, runway 18 left,
500.
Alright guys, let me start this replay tool here.
400.
Autopilot is away.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 5.
We bounced a little bit. Not terrible. It has been worse. Pretty sure I might have just gone off the wrong way, but that is fine too.
Record 429, welcome to Charlotte, ramp via Echo, have a good night.
Going to the ramp via Echo for American 429. Thanks, Ford.
American 523, turn right heading 240, contact departure, have a good night.
Right 240, thanks.
Charlotte Tower, helicopter 423, Charlie Mike, we are ready to depart VFR westbound. We got Sierra. 433, Charlie Mike, Roger, say aircraft type, one more time. We're helicopter 35, Echo Charlie 35, thank you.
Could not connect to the simulator. Of course you can't. There we go.
433, Charlie Mike, you are cleared into the Charlotte Crossbound airspace. Maintain VFR at or below 3,500. Departures 126.15.
Green lights can come off.
40.
Alright guys, we're going to taxi to the ramp via Echo.
Maintain VFR at road 3,500. Departure
Flaps can come up. Ground spoilers are no longer armed.
423, Charlie Mike. 423, Charlie Mike, read at correct, ready for departure? Yeah, we're ready to go from here, from the ramp. November 4th to 3, Charlie Mike. Roger, VFR, sorry, departure from the non-movement aerial via your own risk via fly heading 270. Departure from non-movement aerial risk, will fly heading 270, 423, Charlie Mike. Radar contact 1 mile north of the Charlotte VFR. Roger, that's thanks. Mike. Looks like you're on a 360 heading to you, fly heading 270.
Yeah, we're back on it. Sports Charlie Mike.
Hello, Charlotte Tower. Delta 627 is on final for 18 center.
Delta 627, Charlotte Tower, hello. Runway 18 center, clear to land.
Clear to land, 18 center, Delta 627.
For 33 Charlie Mike, resume on navigation, remain west of the runway 18, right extended center line.
Alright guys, we're going to take this parking right here. Take Alpha 10. Might have stopped a little early. So let's get us on in here. Stopped a little late on that, but we're here. APU bleed is coming on. Taxi lights are going off. Runway turnoff lights are going off as well. Engine number 1, engine number 2, and engine number 1 are also going to be off. Continue. We will get our jet bridge connected, our jetway. Call the baggage truck. Call a CPU. We will disconnect from Vatsim because we don't need to hear them anymore. Beacon lights off. External power is available. Seatbelt signs can come off. Alright guys, so now our passengers should be able, so let's see if this replay tool works here. Maybe it doesn't. I know I stopped recording and well, I guess you have to save the replay for it to work. So with that being said, we're not going to be able to look at this replay. So that sucks, guys. That really does. I was hoping that I would be able to look at the replay. But I appreciate you stopping in tonight. I'm going to put up the BRB. And we're going to load into some Call of Duty. So I'm going to change some titles and do all that stuff. And we're going to load into some Call of Duty. And we're going to play that until about 11:30. So here for the next hour or so. Wait, it's only 9:30. So here for the next couple hours. So guys, I will be right back. We're going to get this going. And I hope to see you on the Call of Duty stream. If you do have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and you come watch the stream, you will get drops. I'm going to say you'll get drops because I set it up the other day. So hopefully you'll get drops.